welcome to the 2026 deploying of the Carniolan bees. I got my smoker ready. Yeah, it's slowly smoking. So yeah, it's about 53 degrees. It's April 11th, and so the bees are gonna be awake, gonna be dazed. So hopefully not too angry, but well, I'm all suited up just in case. But I got my smoker ready. So without further ado, let's get going. Let's get these bees in their new home. Smoker check. So these are the bees. I got some free bees on the end here, or the edge. They just came along. They like the smell of the queen. So, alright. Always gotta have a bee tool. And now I need my knife to remove the feeding can so I can drop the bees in. Okay, well this is coming out easy. Some years it gets stuck and that's really not fun. So this should be easier to come out. It's hard to grab with these gloves on. Alright, I'm going to use my bee tool to get leverage. The part that we already got loose. Now we just got to try the other side. No. There we go. Wait. Okay. There we go. Alright, I got the feeder can. This is where it gets fun. And okay, we got the feeder can removed. And this is where I gotta shimmy these bees in. So we're shaking 10,000 bees, guys. And all right, I also gotta remove the queen. So the queen is alright, so and the fun thing with the queen okay, so we got the queen right here. I'm gonna have to whoa that's an angry bee in my face. And it almost touched my nose, but I have a hat on. So yeah, I almost got stung. Maybe I might have got grazed by that stinger, but woo! So I have a very unhappy bee on me. Alright, so what I gotta do now is I gotta take this cork off and replace it with a marshmallow. Yeah, because there's one queen bee in there. And that's a very tiny queen and she has not been marked. Oh boy. It's a very tiny bee. Very tiny queen. Okay, so I gotta get my marshmallow ready. So the thing is that the bees are obviously attracted to her scent, but you gotta play it safe because this is a very expensive bug to replace. If they don't accept her and kill her, then you gotta spend at least $40 for a replacement. So I really don't want to do that. Spent $150 on this package. So I want it to last and hopefully, you know, survive a winter or two or three or four. But anywho. Okay, so got marshmallow. Alright, so this is the other fun part. Okay. This is where I gotta take this out. And I gotta shake some of these bees off because it's easier to work. Alright, there we go. Alright, cool. This is a little easier to work with now. Oh. Alright. Right. Yeah, they really want to get in there. Alright, but I gotta get that thing out without taking the bee out. Without losing the queen. Right, I gotta shake some more of these bees off without killing the queen. Come on, queen, go on the other side. Dang, this little cork does not want to come out. Oh boy, it's in there with her. Alright, well, so we got the cork and the queen and the marshmallow. So now I just got to put the queen in the hive. That's definitely a queen. It's just tiny. So tiny. Alright, so what I'm going to do is balance the queen cage. Well, I guess I'm just going to set it down. I thought normally they had to... Alright, whatever. Okay, well, I don't know if I can use this, but... Alright, well, we're going to just set her down. Alright, she's in there. Now we gotta shake some more of these bees in there for her. Wow. These don't really want to come out. Okay. Okay. Well, so I have a few on me. Okay, so now there's definitely a lot of bees flying around, that's for sure. Alright, well, they're flying around. Hopefully they're going to get scent of the queen and start coming out or something. Well, I'm going to pack up these frames and check on these guys in a couple days to make sure the queen's out. Alright. Alright, I think I'm just going to skip the frame right now that the queen's going to be covered in. And then we'll just top everything else off. I guess I'll put the Right. Alright, and then I got their food now. Okay. Alright, so hopefully they'll leave and get acclimated to their new stuff, this new area. They'll find the scent of their queen and adjust. So, thank you for watching. God bless.